Kicking things off, Kansas City Chiefs on the road at the Pittsburgh Steelers. There's a 2.5 available in the market out there. And the rest are 3s, 43.5 up to 44.5 available in the market out there as well. Looking here at the Steelers injury report mode, no Joey Porter Jr., but we did get a full George Pickens to go along with a full Ogunjobi. We get a full Deshaun Elliott, full Dante Jackson. So a pretty good injury report all in all here for this Steelers team, most importantly being George Pickens, as we have seen this offense just look completely lost without him out there.
Yeah, I think it was good overall for the Steelers. Not just on the Steelers end, but I think when you look at the KC one, I mean, Chris Jones pulled a calf muscle. I'm concerned he's not going to play. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Chiefs know that they only need to win one more game. I don't think they're going to want to push it. So I'm worried he's going to be out. Still down to a nub on the defensive backs there. Had another one go down, Chamari Connor. Unsure if he's going to be able to make it back for this one. It's not great. Obviously, if Pickens was out, I would feel a lot better about that situation.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you have still Joe Thuney playing left tackle versus obviously a pair of elite rushers, so that's not good. Another concern for me is the Chiefs kicker. Buckers looked poor.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
the
weird, right? Like it looks like
yeah.
he's kicking differently. It's like he's got a whole different motion now.
Yeah, the mechanics are not normal. Yeah. He's like dipping to a knee on his short kicks and like almost he did miss one 30-yarder, almost missed another chip shot the other day. I'm worried that's going to come back to bite the Chiefs. At the same time, Patrick Mahomes looked very good again last week. I thought, under a ton of pressure against a very strong Houston pass rush. A Houston pass rush that is, to be honest, outperformed. I know everyone loves the Steelers pass rush, but Houston's been better this year, and it hasn't been all that close. And Mahomes did very well to perform under the amount of pressure he was under in that game. So this Steelers defense is a bit concerning. I think you brought it up last week. The second half of the season, basically when they started playing real opponents, 14th in EPA per play allowed, 23rd in success rate. That's just not going to get it done, I don't think, with the offense they have against stronger competition. So all in all, I think this line's pretty fair. I would lean Pittsburgh at 3, but I don't think I'm going to be playing anything in this game.
So that is my initial thought, is to lean towards Pittsburgh at 3, but I don't know if it's going to make the account. I think that there is enough here for me to, if Pickens is practicing in full, right, and this isn't even like a limited type situation or whatever with him, I think just given that you have a one-dimensional offense as it is anyway, I mean, they can't run the ball at all. And so I depending on, what the news is really like leading in to kick off with all this, and if he really is good to go and everything's going to be fine. I mean, 61.5 receiving yards for George Pickens out there, who has been basically this entire offense. And again, I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball worth a damn. They haven't been able to run the ball against anybody basically all year long. And so if it's Russ dropping back and just hucking balls down the field, the thing is like law of averages with Pickens, right? I mean, if he's getting 5 to 6 of these a game, he's only got to come down with one, and he's going to get past the 60 yards because that one is going to be worth 38, 39, 40 yards or something. And so I have a pretty strong lean to that. Probably something I'll end up throwing in the account is just the Pickens yardage type deal. Do you have any thought on the total at all? A market low of 43.5, a market high of 44.5.
Yeah, my thought is that I lean to the over. It's a Steelers defense that hasn't been performing, and if they have Pickens in there, the big plays could be there. The Chiefs have gotten handsy at times. Buffalo exploited that, multiple deep PIs in that game. Mm-hmm. That's a concern for me. And yeah, if Mahomes can handle himself against Houston, I feel like he can put some drives together here, but I've been bitten multiple times trying to bet Chiefs overs, and it just has not been good at all this year. So I don't think I can play it, but I do lean that way. I think that's just basically the way the Steelers games are going these days.
Do we think there's any chance, because this is, essentially an island game? It's going to be the only game, on for the NFL. Do you think if we like Pittsburgh, is there any chance in hell this gets to 3.5? Like, is there any chance that people come in and be like, wait, I can get Mahomes at a field goal? Like, because the casual bettors have not even come to the table yet, right, for this. And so is there any chance we hold out and get a 3.5, or do you think 3 is the best we're going to see?
I wouldn't be that stunned. I mean, I feel like the market's been pretty confident in the Chiefs all year. I mean, they kept hanging numbers that were too big multiple weeks in a row, and then now the Chiefs are finally playing better. They did outplay Houston pretty handily, I thought. So I think, to be honest, a big factor, I think, is Marquise Brown. Hollywood came back. I mean, he did not play a lot of snaps. I think he played like 30% or so, but he was targeted frequently the times he was out there. So, and he actually made some plays. So I think that's helpful for the Chiefs and the over as well.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hang out, see if I can get a 3.5 with Pittsburgh. I mean, all the 2.5, there's only 2.5 left. This has all gone to 3. It seems like everybody keeps backing the Chiefs here. And I think on the other side of a field goal, Pickens back in there at full strength. I think that maybe 3.5 is the play here for me.